And thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Kelsey Carl.
Priest is now apologizing for comments he made about the Muslim faith during a service in Lonsdale. Fox 9's Sarah Danick joining us now. And Sarah, the Council on American Islamic Relations in Minnesota is calling on Catholic Church leaders to speak up about this.
Yes, that's right. And they have today. Both the priest who made the comments and Archbishop Hebda are responding to the controversial homily, saying it's not in line with the Catholic Church's teaching on Islam. It's calm and quiet tonight outside of Church of the Immaculate Conception in Lonsdale. But what happened inside these doors during a recent Sunday homily has some incredibly upset.
Extremely disappointed.
Jailani Hussein, executive director of CAIR Minnesota, is speaking out after audio of that Sunday sermon was shared on a blog and picked up steam online, specifically for the priest's views on Muslims.
More specifically, we should not be allowing large numbers of Muslims asylum or immigration into our country. Islam is the greatest threat in the world, both to Christianity and to America.
Father Nick Vandenbroeke is the pastor of the church and made his remarks on January 5th, observed as Immigration Day by Minnesota bishops. And while the homily started off with an inclusive message,
it is an important moment for Minnesota Catholics to show their commitment to welcoming migrants and refugees in our communities.
It took a turn against the Islam faith about 10 minutes in.
Of course, there are peaceful Muslims, absolutely. But the religion as a religion and as an ideology and worldview, it is contrary to Christ and to America.
Others see those words as a big step back in building interfaith relationships.
I think there are real consequences to these types of behavior, and I hope someone who listened to that does not become more radicalized, where they now see Muslims as a threat, where they become a threat to Muslims.
Tonight, an apology from Father Vandenbroeke, who released this statement saying, quote, "My homily on immigration contained words that were hurtful to Muslims. I'm sorry for this. I realize now that my comments were not fully reflective of the Catholic Church's teaching on Islam." And tonight, Archbishop Bernard Hebda released a statement too, saying, quote, "I have spoken with Father Vandenbroeke about his homily on immigration, and he has expressed sorrow for his words and an openness to see more clearly the Church's position on our relationship with Islam." And Archbishop Hebda also spoke about the call from the Pope to build dialogue and relationships between Christians and Muslims around the world, saying he is committed to strengthening those relationships here in Minnesota. Randy and Kelsey.
All right, Sarah, thank you.